involved. They Torah, Talmidei Chachamim, nothing political. But I told them, from Terutzim, you don't make halachis. You have to have at least a raya from a Gemara, some type of a hechetimtzah to bring a raya. There's no, all the Gemaras, you can answer. It's a different chalaz and sim. There's no place in Shas except the location. There's any mashmois towards this. Now add to that the Rambam. The Rambam says three things that don't shtim. First he says it's a dag. A dag means fish. No? Dag means fish. If you go in there's a store selling dogim, you don't expect to get snails. It means a fish. Rashi in one place says a fish, in one place says telas, a worm. I don't know, maybe a worm is a snail, I don't know. But Taisus and Shabbos says it's a dag. The Rambam says it's a dag. Now their answer, they have a gra in Masechtas Kalim, I think Perek Yud Aleph, where he teaches a Mishnah there in Kalim that Kol Masha Nimtza B'Yam Kari Dag. That things found in the Yam are also called a dag. And since this is found in the Yam, that's the answer that again, you can't buy a shita from Emfring Shverakaiten. But it's not a satisfactory teretz, and what's most difficult is the Rambam says that it's black, it's shachar. It's black. It's not black. It comes out clear. If you let it develop indoors, it turns purple. Outdoors, it turns blue. And it's very hard to get away from it. The Rambam A says it's a dag. B says it's black. And C, in making it, doesn't describe that you need sunlight. Now, it's not a tiyufta. It could be that maybe the halacha is not like the Rambam. But to try to shtup it into the Rambam and say dog doesn't mean dog. And shachar doesn't mean shachar. Shachar means if you leave it somewhere and it ages for a long time, it turns black. When he told me this, I said, what? If it ages, it turns black? The simon of techelet says that the tzeva is eina yafa, it never changes. He said, no, if you put it in wool, it never changes. But if you leave it out, then it could change. But that's what the Rambam meant. The Rambam is describing Ketzer Reisman. Mevi'in dam chalazen. Hu dagshto mein lein techelet. V'dami shachar k'diyai. V'noisen es adam liyayra. He means that if you leave it, stay a long time, it turns black. And to me, it's a pella that anybody could say such a thing in the Rambam. It's a dava pella. I think the Rambam is 0% chance that it's it.
But Rashi and Taisus on the spot clearly don't agree with the Rambam.
Why?
He asked. Taisus says, how could you put it someone on? And Rashi but the Rambam, you must put it someone if it's black. How do you get it to blue?
The Gemara in one place seems to say that it has to be. And what you're saying is correct. I'll tell you, I pointed out to them that Rav Moshe certainly doesn't hold of what they're saying. Rav Moshe has one tshuva about the techelet. It's a tshuva on a different topic. The beginning of the tshuva, it's Yardei Beis Kuf Lamed Gimel. So I don't know, I wrote them where Rav Moshe says, they wrote me back, he doesn't say it. So I don't know, maybe I wrote them the wrong Maramakim, I don't know. Rav Moshe is bothered by a kasha. The kasha Rishayim asked, how could it be that techelet comes from the chalazin and you add some amanim? So Rav Moshe answers that since we know the Kabbalah techelet is blue, and since it comes out black, so therefore it must be it's with Eruv Samamanim. V'adarabin yitzvu b'dam chalazin levada apostle dein zet techelet shomer Torah. That's not techelet. So Kama shomer Rambam dam chalazin asma hu shachar k'dyai v'editzav techelet. I must have written the wrong maramakim to them, or they looked it up in the wrong place. Rav Moshe is klar. He's talking about something else. And he's talking about how could you just add some amanim? The Torah says techelet. He says, since it's black and the Kabbalah is blue, that's how we know. Now, whether Rav Moshe's lumdis is shver, is easy, but Rav Moshe's zicha, 0% that he held that this is it. He says it's black when it comes out. In a million years, you're not going to get the murex to come out black. It comes out the color, like I said, of saliva. It's a cloudy clear. So to sum up, what I'm saying is zicha no gemaras except the location that have any mashmais. There are three major problems. The fact if the molecule is identical, it doesn't fit. The idea that Yechayev on Seder, whatever you say about the nets, Yechayev on Seder for catching a snail, that's also kosher ad ma'od.